Welcome to our round the world adventure, Travel by the Dozen. Join us as our large family of unschooled kids live life to its craziness, creates all weird and wonderful things, continues to live through tragedy and loss, manages pregnancy and marriage, and cooks amazing vegan food. We look forward to having you along. Hi amazing peeps, it's 2 weeks postpartum. Actually, I'm a few days over. I don't know what happened. I just seem to be really busy at the moment. I just wanted to give you an update on the 2 weeks. I can't believe my recovery. This is my first time I've ever eaten like this, and the recovery is amazing. I have to keep telling myself it's just 2 weeks because all I want to do is go for a run. Which is so strange. Normally you take a little while to heal, and it's just not, I'm not having that struggle. I've got heaps of energy. It's so incredibly strange. I'm currently feeding Squishy at the minute. No, she hasn't got a name yet. She is incredibly hungry all the time. She still sleeps pretty well, but a little more disturbed during the night because she's so hungry. And yeah, so basically, me personally, I'm doing well. Squishy's doing great. The kids seem to be doing better than ever, and I think that's not from the arrival of Squishy, but Bruce. Bruce, if you don't know, is he's a cattle dog cross Labrador, and he is just brought so much laughter into this house. The kids have laughed and played more than ever. It has just revolutionized the way that the family operate, and all the kids have their part of their chore one day. During the week, each child gets Bruce as their responsibility, and of course there's us to back that up, and he goes for 2 walks a day, which helps get us moving, and it's just been great. Bruce has really brought so much joy to this house. From the very first moment we got him, he has just brought joy, and he's settled into such a big family just amazingly. He didn't fret when he first came, and he is just, once he started playing tug of war, and when he wanted it, he would just throw himself flat on the ground, and the fact that they would just drag him, it was just hilarious, and the kids have laughed so much. So Bruce has been a huge laughter increase in our house. So Squishy is doing really well. She sleeps through almost everything. So when she's asleep, whether it's Bruce barking or the kids running or yelling at each other or the vacuum on or all these things happening at once, she just sleeps through it. It's just no noise. Nothing seems to disturb her too much, except for loud bangs that she's not familiar with. They're the things that bother her, not the everyday noises, which is really good. So here's Squishy. She's, oh, come on. The thing that I most struggle with even at the moment is the whether I'm doing enough. Whether I'm doing enough as a mother, whether I'm doing enough as a person, whether I'm doing enough as in setting up the website the way I want it. I have this need to move on from where we are, move forward from where we are, at a faster rate than what we're doing, and I find that I stress a lot. And so there's this am I doing enough? And though I feel really good, I eat ridiculous amounts. Steve Gertz doesn't know where I put it all, and I've dropped an awful lot of weight. I've dropped since having her, so I dropped the 4.1 kilos when I had her. I didn't drop much more than that, and then I put on a bit of weight, and then I've dropped, I think it's 6 kilos in the 2 weeks. And I think that's just from the way eating. Like I said, we're going for a walk 2 times a day. We went up to the shops, not too close for us. They're about 1.2 k's away. So we did a 2.4 k walk the other day, and we did it with everyone. Squishy was on my front, and everyone did fine. But it's this need to do more, and I feel great and I feel energetic, but I'm really hard on myself. And I know as women, whether we're working mums or we're staying at home mums, there's always this am I doing enough, or am I doing too much, or am I spending enough time with the kids, or it doesn't matter what it is, because I still worry that I'm spending enough time with them. And though I'm around them all the time and we laugh and we play, is it enough time with them? Are they going, I am having enough time with mum? And I know that there's that one-on-one time that I'm not getting with all of them. And so that I find myself stressing, and Squishy's taking up a lot of my time, but there she is, she's awake. But I can also give her to the kids. Like if I'm having a shower, when you're first time mum, I know that I put them on their bouncer or whatever it was, and I would bring them into the bathroom so I could have a shower, so you could just watch that they didn't choke, or you'd jump out of the shower if they cried. But now I can give them to the kids, and she'll settle really well with the other kids, and I can go have a shower. And the other day, the shop's like 500 meters away, and I was able to say, look, I want to go for a walk just to the shops, we need to get something, and I was able to go by myself without Squishy attached to the front of me. And so that was that benefit, that ability to do that. And when you're a first time mum, you don't often have that ability, and nor do you want to, because you want to keep them super close. Not that you don't now, but it's that ability. I'm really thankful that I have that ability to say, look, can you do this? Or I can even say to my husband, I just want to take a few minutes outside, can you just watch the kids and whatever? And he can do that. So it's that hardness on myself, because every time I take out even those few moments, my brain's going, you could be doing something else. You could be working on the blog. You could be putting more material up there. You could be doing more videos and schedule them, or you could be doing what everyone else is doing, burning the midnight hours. Why are you sleeping? You could be doing this and that. And I find that replays a lot, and there's that pressure. But I also know I have to relinquish some of that. I am I've got a newborn, and they are exhausting. Even with the extra ability I have, they still are exhausting. And it's being able to recognize the fact that, I have all these kids here that they're all learning new things. That I don't know whether you can hear the cracking out the back. There's a cracking sound at the back, and it's our I think of his age, 13-year-old son. He made a whip because we watched Indiana Jones, and he made a whip, and he wanted to know how to do it properly, and we looked up YouTube clips. He wasn't allowed to do it with leather, so he did it with just rope. And it took him a couple of goes, but he's made a really good whip. And he's out there and he's just learned to crack it. And he is just ecstatic. And it's giving them that time, listening to what they've done, letting them come and show you. And then if they don't know something, go, okay, we'll look that up together, and doing that together. It's all that time and giving that to them. This all takes up time. And that means that the time that I have to do the things that I feel I should be doing is limited. Which is probably why when I go to bed, I sort of think, oh, you could be doing this instead of hopping into bed. Or you could be doing that. And because we don't watch television, it's not like I'm spending the time watching telly, but that doesn't mean I can't stay up till like 11, 12 o'clock looking at more information, or what I do here and what I do there. But I still feel like that time is not productive. And if I stay up that late, then I find I'm up with her more, and because I'm not getting the sleep when she's sleeping, and therefore in the morning I'm more exhausted. So it's the little things that I have going through my head at the minute, the little struggles on, am I doing enough? Like I said, I know I'm probably the hardest person on myself. I don't have that outside pressure of saying you're not doing enough. But it's that I want to see change, and there is a time limit, and the time limit is it's running out, and it's where is the change, and it's being able to release some of that. I'm currently listening to an audiobook by Darren Brown. Looking him up, he's really cool. But it's called Happy, and the audiobook is really, really helpful. And I find that I am it's about letting go of the control of things you have no control over, such as someone else's response to what you say, or whether people like you, or things like that. You have no control over that. You only have control over your thoughts and your actions. And I'm finding that an incredible listen. And it's helping me to understand where these frustrations are coming from, because I think I'm only being frustrated by it because I'm trying to control those things that I can't. You're so cute. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the minute. I don't know that there's anything else. I'll probably... Oh, crikey, that sounded juicy. Yeah, I'll probably put up a video on kind of what I'm eating in a day. It's quite... Well, some days it feels like quite a lot. I don't know what it is calorie wise, or anything like that. I don't know what I'm eating. I just eat when I'm hungry. And sometimes it's quick things, and sometimes it's more things. And okay, I've got to the point of jabbering, and when I get to the point of jabbering, I know to shut up. So I need to end this, or I'll jabber for ages. I just wanted to tell you how I'm doing, week 2 and a bit. Squish and I are doing great. Squish is doing fantastic. She is very bright-eyed, lots of feeding. Did she move forward? No, you're just going to look at me. I know. Very bright-eyed. Mainly eating, sleeping, pooping, peeing. Not a lot of sound. A little bit of tummy time. All that kind of stuff. So Squishy's fine. I'm doing great. Like I said, physical recovery better than ever. And the family recovery. I think because we had Squishy first, we had Squishy for 5 days, I think, before we got Bruce, and that was good, and everyone was super happy to have Squishy, but there wasn't still the laughter in the house, and I think just having Bruce has really revolutionized the way that we're functioning as a family, and we're just laughing more and we're enjoying ourselves more, and I'm not comfortable. And so that's great. So I just wanted to update you all on how we're doing. I am sorting out the website. Like I said, I just don't get to it every day. Slowly things are coming up. I don't think that it's live yet. The membership side, and I'm just going to continue to add things to it, but I'll make sure they don't go to Facebook, so that anybody that sees these things are just they're just free for you to look at, and I'll keep the other stuff very quiet. It'll be very personal, and I might release for videos that sort of show snippets of what's there, but there'll be some things that are just I won't discuss anywhere else. I'll just discuss there, which will be, things that either I'm really struggling with, or if I'm having, I'll have a few updates on how the family's doing, and how we're the way that we're remembering Zenobia, and I'll have a certain things that are just on Zenobia. I'll also release the video that we showed at that the amazing Alex Vaughan produced for her ceremony. That will go in there too, and that just shows all the pictures and just so much of her. I still can't watch it. The other day was the first time Steve's got a bunch of slides, pictures on his phone that sort of go around and around, and I was able to look at them for the first time yesterday without becoming a mess, and it was good. And so that kind of stuff will go up, and it will be just there just for those people that want to, want to be part of that. That's stuff I just won't release to everybody because it's so personal. And but it's slowly going to come up. There'll be extra recipes in there and things like that. Though I'll still post about, what I eat every day, so everyone can see that, all you guys can see that. And little bits and pieces, and all those kind of things. And I've already said I'd shut up, and I keep talking. See, I told you I'd ramble. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen, and now I'm actually going to shut up. So I'll let you go. And we'll talk again next week, and have a great week. I wish you the best week ever. I really mean it. I wish you the best week ever, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.